Japan's birth rate is declining. The nation is facing an increasingly elderly population. The combination of a lowered birth rate and rural flight among young adults means the small-town workforce dwindles. Traditional industries like farming and fishing struggle to fill labor-heavy jobs. There are few left to carry these trades into the next generation. Kujukuri is a small town on the Pacific coast of Japan. About a 1.5-hour drive from Tokyo, people flock to its beaches in the summer. But despite its popularity in tourism, the town's biggest industries are sardine fishing and processing. This region is the most productive in the nation. The Iwasaki family business has a handful of fishermen in its crew. The average age is around 55. Mitsushi is captain of this fleet. His family has been fishing in Kujukuri for 3 generations. For him, the lack of young workers is acutely felt.
で、こっちは地元の人たちとかしかいないから、年寄りがどんどん増えてきてる。で、大体人がよ、酔っ払って減らすんだ。大体分かってんだ。ないと、いいや、まあってとぼけなくたって。大体藁のこと大体。
The Iwasakis use a 2-boat method to catch sardines, a technique commonly found in Japan. 6 days a week, they leave port at 4:30 a.m. in the pitch-black darkness of early morning. After a school of fish is detected, the boats release a half-mile-long net from their sterns and encircle the school. Once the catch is completely surrounded, the net is slowly reeled in, pulling in the fish and concentrating them between the boats. Machine winches and cranes are used, but the men need to guide and sort through the net by hand. They are soaked with the freezing January ocean as it drips and sprays. Today, the fleet brought in an average catch, around 20 tons. But despite today's moderate success, the work becomes increasingly tough.
とにかく若い人が乗ってくれれば、若い人が乗って仕事を覚えてくれれば、仕事はもっと短縮できる。2回張るとこ3回できるから、その分ね、水揚げ量も多いわけだから、その分そうすれば水揚げ量が多ければ給料も多くなるわけだから。
The Iwasaki family recently began using the internet to recruit young workers, but only to achieve middling results. The bulk of work is still left to the aged veterans.
ああいう人は本当はいらないの。でもいなければ網はその分他の人が持たなきゃいけなくなるし、網だってまあこのくらい持てばまあ結構量は重いわけじゃんよ。それを振り分けてできる人間が振り分けて持てば楽なわけだけど。
みんなこれやっただからよ。危ねえだから。
Kujukuri's fishing fleets are not the only businesses affected by a dearth of young workers. The sardine drying and processing factories in town share the same problem. The Furukawa family has been making dried sardines in Kujukuri for 4 generations. Their product, called mirinboshi in Japanese, is shipped throughout the nation. The Furukawas take pride in their fish, painstakingly adding new brine to the generations-old batch every morning. The brine is sweet, and once the fish are marinated overnight, they are dried in the sun for a full day. Yoshimi Furukawa runs the family business now. Yet, in facing a shortage of young people to fill jobs, he, like many of his peers, is forced to look elsewhere for labor.
それね、それはだから日本人の若い人がやっぱり仕事そういう仕事きれいな仕事じゃないからやらなくなったからそっちの方に研修制度っていうのを利用して頼むようになったからね。
The Furukawa family has been hiring temporary interns from China for the past 12 years. Youthful, able-bodied, and with a strong work ethic, the Chinese workers are paid well. Laws dictate that their wages are on par with the prefecture's minimum, around $1,500 a month. However, each intern comes in with no skills and can only stay a maximum of 3 years. Constantly retraining and shuffling through employees takes a toll on Yoshimi's business.
13万ちょいとかける給料になっちゃったから大変日本人の偉い人がそういうのを決めちゃったからね、我々が大変ですよ。
The interns see this job as an opportunity to study Japanese and save up money to send home. Their lodging is provided by the Furukawas, and the interns insist that they have fun on the job. Yoshimi is grateful that there is a system to bring in young, enthusiastic workers from abroad. But in order to keep up with payments to the interns over the years, he has been forced to thin out his own full-time workforce. For now, though, Yoshimi is glad that his product is enjoyed throughout Japan. But he is concerned about the future.
大変ですよ。後し上がりしちゃ前さ進まねえでバックしちゃ企業がバックしちゃいますよ。だから徐々にまた逆に、今現在減っていくのは言ってますよ。人数的に。
The worries of the Furukawas and Iwasakis number among the countless woes of similar small-scale traditional enterprises throughout the country. The national government, in an effort to bolster the vitality of its fish industries, has made it a goal to attract thousands of young Japanese people to fishing jobs. Only time will tell if it is enough.